Good morning, Patrice. My name is Jaime Gonzalez. I am an intern for the team, and today I would like to give a presentation to you about why I am the professional you need on your team. And I've created a presentation to help me. So I'd like to begin by just describing myself, a little bit about my background, and a little bit about me personally. So, if I were to describe myself in three words, I would use the words nimble, responsible, and aware. The first word, nimble, I would use to describe myself is in part because I am very quick to respond to any given situation. As we know on the legal team, we face a lot of complex challenges that require us to respond to them quickly because we have deadlines from our attorneys, we have deadlines from the department head, and these projects really need to be pushed out as quickly as possible. And so, my ability during these past 9 months to quickly react to situations, to quickly push out projects before their deadlines, has helped me become very nimble in the work that I do. I'm able to quickly adapt to any situation, to any project that may come in that I may be unsure of. I'm quick to respond to it, of course, with the help of others, and get those projects out quickly. The second word I would use to describe myself is responsible. I like to use the term extreme ownership. I like to take extreme ownership over my work. When I'm delegated to do something, I take ownership over it. I take responsibility. I make sure that I complete it from beginning to end. And if I have any questions, I'll ask. But of course, I'm always accountable for the work that I do, and I report on it. And finally, the last word that I would use to describe myself professionally is being aware. Being aware is extremely important, especially in the legal world. Um, and it's not just when analyzing legal documents or working on projects, it's also being sensitive to the needs of the team, being sensitive to the needs of what we need to do, and also being aware of the individual needs of the individual members of our team who may need help with something, who may not speak out. I'm very aware of their needs, and I like to be in tune with what anyone might need, so I can help them. Next, I would like to talk about the things that I've done on the team so far. I've been on the team now for 9 months, going on 10, and I've done quite a few things. First of all, project management. I work under our head project manager, Luciana. She works over all of Latin America, and I've helped her manage hundreds of international projects, particularly in Latin America, in the countries such as Brazil, Colombia, Venezuela, Argentina, and Mexico. This is where I really hit home with a lot of my project management. I've been able to manage these projects from beginning to end, reviewing opportunities in Salesforce, drafting legal agreements, and sending them off to the field so they can be signed. This is essential to the work that I do, to the work that the team needs, and my work in project management makes me a perfect candidate for this project manager one role. A couple other things that I've worked on, of course, governance and compliance. Working with our data analysts, I've been able to help with our classifications project, and we've been able to really do a lot of great work in terms of um, defining agreements, defining legal terms, and being able to push that project out as quickly as possible. And of course, when I work on Latin American projects, I also ensure that every project that comes through my hands is in compliance with the law, both internationally and regionally. And so I have to have a very deep knowledge of each individual country and each region, as each region may have a different law that governs the publications in that region. And of course, data analysis. Everything that we work on in the legal team requires me to analyze data, interpret data, and work with data to be able to come up with solutions to challenging legal problems. And so, being able to understand meaningful data has helped me manage a lot of these projects that I've been working on, has helped me develop new processes to improve my workflow and the workflow of others. And again, all of this is experience building upon experience that's going to help me fulfill my duties as a project manager on the team. Next, I would like to talk about why Jaime Gonzalez, why my skills that I possess make me a good candidate for the team. So, as you know, I've been here since last August. My skills and knowledge as an intern has made me an excellent candidate for the project manager one position, not only because I've had experience, but because the talents that I bring to the team make me a good candidate, because I am able to respond to difficult situations. I'm able to build rapport with my team members. And of course, the work speaks for itself. Not only have I completed over 500 projects internationally, but I also have a very deep knowledge of each country in Latin America. I have knowledge of countries all over the world that I've worked on, other project managers that are over Europe, that are over the United States, that are over Asia, Africa. I have knowledge in these countries as well. And so I'm able to help other project managers in their areas should it be necessary. I've also drafted dozens of legal contracts, legal agreements with archives, and I've been able to really understand the process of drafting an agreement and making sure that every detail, every term is correct so that no legal challenges come up in the future. And so this is what makes me a perfect candidate for the position. And as part of the assignment, I would also like to give a brief presentation about a social media post that I've come across that has helped the company, in this case, Ride with Loop, attract employees, attract talent. And so this is where I'd like to begin this portion of the presentation. So Loop is a startup company based out of Austin, Texas. Its CEO is John Henry. I follow him on Instagram and on LinkedIn, and he posts excellent content. When his team started the company, they were really keen on attracting good talent and on retaining the talent. And so the tool that they use for this is social media, of course. And so this post right here demonstrates that they are very interactive with not only their employees, but also with their community. They post on their Instagram, hey, we're hiring. They post newsletters. They post ice cream get-togethers for their team and for the community. And so John Henry is really utilizing social media to attract good talent. And in fact, John Henry also regularly posts on his Instagram for people to DM him directly if they're interested in a job that's posted on the Ride with Loop website. And so this is excellent, primarily because a lot of the people that are applying are newer generation. They like to use social media. They use social media a lot, and so being able to have the convenience of sending a message directly to the co-CEO is something that's really unseen in the professional world. And so this is one of the ways that John Henry and Ride with Loop are attracting excellent talent. The next way that they're doing this, retaining talent, is by featuring Loop employees on their social channels. So they're on YouTube, they're on TikTok, they're on Instagram, Facebook, and they record interviews of their current employees. They use their current employees to attract new employees, but they also interview them. They take photo headshots. They take group pictures to really build unity within the company, within the community. They also have events like this one for March 16th, Equity in FinTech. This invited a lot of FinTech leaders, leaders all over Texas that are CEOs or owners of startup companies. And so they use events, they use social media, they use their social channels to really retain their employees and make them proud of who they work for. They work for a company that's engaged with the community. They work for a company that cares about the people that they serve, that they work for a company that showcases the great work that they're doing. And so this is one of my favorite companies to feature, that uses their social channels, that uses modern technology to really attract and retain good employees, good talent. And of course, this is an excellent strategy that all companies should be using, is using their social channels and using influencers and people that are good at these type of things to really attract and retain good employees. And so this is my presentation. I hope you'll consider me for the project manager one position. If you have any additional questions or information that you would like me to know, please feel free to reach out to me to my email. And you can also reference my cover letter and resume that's in the attachment. So thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful day.